a world without genocide would remove, frankly speaking, much of the death and destruction of innocent civilian life from war. Now, we don't want war, and that doesn't affect us perhaps sitting in the US or Canada or Great Britain, but for a very large percent of the world that goes through periodic cycles of conflict, not having the kind of war tactics that target human beings on the basis of their identity would be quite transformative. Wars will go on for the rest of time until we blow this planet up or burn it to a crisp. But I think that the nature that wars are prosecuted, in which commanders and politicians and generals are willing to use horrifying tactics like mass rape as a war weapon, like the recruitment of child soldiers as the main means of filling up the ranks of your soldiery, and even targeting people on the basis of their identity, which is genocide, that these kinds of tactics, if deterred, if removed from the equation, would make war a much different concept. It would be, people would be fighting over issues and ideas and against authoritarianism and against evil, and there would not be the kind of ratio that we've seen emerge in the 20th century and 21st century, accelerating, of civilian deaths to military deaths. There has to be accountability. In my worldview, if you commit certain crimes and you get away with them, and there's simply no justice for the crimes that you commit, why would you change if it's benefiting you? There has to be a cost, a consequence for the commission of mass atrocities. Until we have a world in which there is automaticity in the imposition of consequences, in the removal of the global state of impunity for genocide and war crimes, it's going to continue. So that's why the work of the International Criminal Court and the other tribunals becomes so crucial, because until there is that game-changing, calculation-changing imposition of justice, people will continue to target individuals and groups on the basis of their identity.